man, I hate that. Hey guys, my name is Eric. Thanks for checking out this video. I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I don't know if I say that often, but I think I do. I've got a couple items here from Shop Disney, specifically for the Disney Wisdom Collection, which is their monthly collection this year. So every month they're putting out different products, like a plush, a notebook, some pins, wall decor, a t-shirt. I think I caught everything. So they put out these products every month, and each time they have a different saying from a Disney movie, a little piece of wisdom. And so it's from a Disney character, and they say it, and then they make a plush out of one of the characters from the film, not always the character that said that quote, just depends on what they did. Now, if you watch my latest video for my Shop Disney unboxing, you know that I got the Bambi one last month, and it came with a slight defect on it. So let's take a look here. And I'm gonna tell you the story of what happened when I called Shop Disney. Now, 2 months ago, something similar happened and they replaced it, no problem. I'm not gonna complain about Shop Disney. They did an excellent job, so don't mishear me on this. But this is last month's Bambi wall decor. And you can see the saying here, if you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all. And that was Thumper. There's a Bambi plush, but this was Thumper. And I noticed there's some spots on it, and then there's actually a scratch right here. So I called Shop Disney, I told them, and they said, okay, we'll send you a replacement. No problem. And that's what happened last month. And they said, hey, go ahead and keep this one. You don't need to send it back to us. I thought that was really nice. And I was like, well, okay, I'll hold on to it. And then when I get the new one, I'll make sure that it's in better condition, and I'll give this one to a friend, someone who has a little kid, something like that, they can hang on their wall. No problem. Great. Introduce them to a Disney classic that maybe they haven't ever seen, because Bambi is sad and parents probably avoid that one a lot. I was like, okay, so I stuck it in my closet, and I'm just waiting, and I wait for the new one to arrive. Now, 2 months ago, when the Jiminy Cricket one had the defect in it, they asked me to send it back, and I usually don't send something back until I get the other one, and let me show you why that is in a second. So last week, I get the replacement one, and I go ahead and I open it, and I'm like, this is interesting, the color is wrong. That's the first thing I noticed when I opened this. And as you can tell, it's blue, so I'm like, well, that's weird. And this is actually this month. So this is the September Disney Wisdom Collection wall decor. And this one has a quote from Wart from The Sword and the Stone, and Merlin is the plush, but it says, knowledge and wisdom is the real power. Okay, well that's great, but where's my Bambi one? So I called Shop Disney and they were really confused. Now, they actually sell these through a third party. So while they design it and everything, a third party is the one that produces them and sends them out and everything. So it doesn't come from a normal Shop Disney store warehouse. And so she's like, you know, we actually just got a memo that 60 of these went out instead of the Bambi ones. So how about I call you within 24 hours? I said, that's fine. Just let me know what I should do. I would like a replacement for the Bambi one. You know, they let me keep it, but I'd like an actual one that's not defective. And she's like, okay, I'll call you back or email you within 24 hours. So here's the one downside of the story. She didn't do that. I think she was a newer cast member. She didn't seem to know exactly the processes and all those kind of things. But I called back after 48 hours and I was like, hey, this is what happened. Can you let me know, like, can I get a replacement for the Bambi one? Because I was like, I don't need to send this one back. That's silly, right? Like, you're gonna pay to ship this back to you and then let me buy it and pay you to ship it to me again. You've already sent it. Just let me keep it. I'll even pay you the 30 bucks for it, or $25.99, I think it is. But, you know, so the cast member was really cool. She checked into it and she's like, hey, we can't replace the Bambi one at this point. It's gone. We can't do anything about it. But you can keep both. And we'll give you a $30 store credit. So I was like, okay, well, I obviously come out ahead of this deal. I mean, my OCD is going to struggle with the Bambi one having a scratch in it, but I'll maybe forget about it in my old age. I don't know. I'm getting up there in years, right? So maybe I'll forget about it. But now I got both, and I got this one ahead of schedule. I actually got it 2 weeks before it comes out. It comes out the third Saturday of this month here in the US. These are only available in the US, and they're only available online at Shop Disney. So I guess you can say I was gifted with it. I don't know all the technicalities of that. I'm not an influencer, so who cares? But it's really cool. I do love these a lot. You can see here, and just to go over it, like I say every month, it's not a piece of paper. It's actually like a piece of plywood or some kind of composite paper that's thicker than that. And so what it seems like they do, if we look at here, the one that's scratched, it seems like they coat it in like this silver, because you can see it's reflective a bit, right? Not just the light reflective, but these silver bits are reflective material. And they seem to paint over that. So where the scratch is, you can actually see the silver again. But anyway, I like these. I can't wait to have them all on the wall. I'm actually glad I'm a month ahead. Ideally, it could have been the next month, because that would have been the month I'm moving. I have to worry about shipping it all there, but you know, whatever. I'll figure all that out at some point. So yeah, so this is this month's here, and you can see that It has the same, like I said, from Sword in the Stone, which is a great movie. If you haven't seen Sword in the Stone, it's definitely one to check out. I actually just realized that the Sherman Brothers did the music for that film. I didn't know that. I watched a documentary on them, which was really interesting. Lots of details about their relationship I did not know. I just assumed that they got along all the time. Turns out they're brothers and they were very different people. So watch that. It's not on Netflix, but you can find it on other video services to purchase or to rent, I think. It's called The Boys, the Sherman Brothers story. But anyway, I tried finding the soundtrack. You can't find the soundtrack for Sword in the Stone. It's not available digitally. I think it's available on vinyl and like old vinyl, not like a new release. So come on, Disney, where's the Sword in the Stone soundtrack? You can get almost every other movie on soundtrack, but you can't get the Sword in the Stone. I don't know. Anyway, it's a great movie. I should watch it again soon. Let me know in the comments below if you've watched it recently, if you've ever watched it. Where does it rank with your Disney classics? And let me know if you're going to pick up the Wisdom Collection this month, because, like I said, it will go on sale not this Saturday after I'm posting it the following Saturday. So check it out. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. If you don't know, I'm moving to Central Florida in a month. Literally, it is going to be a month next week when I'm going to start my transition down to the South, which has a few weeks in between anyway. All those details you don't need to know, but hit me up on Instagram and Twitter if you want to know more about those things. Stay tuned there because I'll post more updates as we go. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're having a great week, and until next time, have a really magical day.